you know he's got problems. It's not your full-time job to solve them. You can't remold hardened clay. Once it's hot, it stays that way. He probably wouldn't anyways. You better run, girl, run, like wild horses in the sun. Don't get saddled, don't you break. You know horseshoe's gonna lose its shape. Better run, girl, run. Don't force yourself to change, 'cause his hands can hold your body, but they can't hold your heart the same. Better run, girl, run. Run, better run, girl, run. Run. I bet you love to shake the feeling of the constant ringing in your ears. Aren't you tired of the screaming about the things that seem so clear? And then he cracks another beer. You better run, girl, run, like wild horses in the sun. Don't get saddled, don't you break. You know horseshoe's gonna lose its shape. Better run, girl, run. Don't force yourself to change, 'cause his hands can hold your body, but they can't hold your heart the same. Better run, girl, run. Run, better run, girl, run. Run. I think you finally reached the end at the point you're caving in. 38 in your hand, pull the trigger with a little grin. You better run, girl, run, like wild horses in the sun. Don't get saddled, don't you break. You know horseshoe's gonna lose its shape. Better run, girl, run. Don't force yourself to change, 'cause his hands can't hurt nobody. No next girl to be afraid. Better run, girl, run. Run, better run, girl, run. Run, better run, girl, run. Yes.
Good to have you back in the room, Payton Riley. You want to roll right now?
Sure. Do you want to put my guitar down or just hold it?
I don't know. Do you want to hold it?
It's more aesthetic if I hold it.
Yeah? Well, whatever you're into. I'm not going to hold it, though. You got to hold your own. Payton Riley. Sounds like Texas Payton Riley, my featured artist this week. So happy to have you back. Welcome to the room. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too, and thank you so much for having me back.
Hey, good to be seen. We saw each other last week at your incredible event. I got to say, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
It's such a great event. I was there at your songwriting event the last day at Do-Si-Do in the Woodlands, which to me, you would think, honestly, on the last day, it wouldn't be the biggest day of the event. I don't even know if it was the biggest day, but it felt like the biggest day for me because I had the opportunity to get on stage and talk to your guest, and the room was sold out, packed.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the kids, some of them are just starting off. Like some of them, that was their first show ever playing. And so some of them, they've only written one song, or some of them, like they wrote their first song at the retreat. And so it was so cool just how they felt inspired to go up there and do it and had the courage, because I know definitely at some of the ages that they are, I would have never have done that.
Yeah.
Especially if that was my first show. I don't think I could have been as brave as them, but the room was so encouraging. If some of them just messed up a little bit, everybody was like, "Whoa, you got it, you got it." And so it was a really amazing experience and just like such a great atmosphere to be in. And I know that a lot of the kids, they made some really good friendships that I think some of them will last a lifetime. So
well,
really
it's cool that you're doing it, but then it's even cooler that it's so successful.
Oh, yes,
I don't know
100%.
if it could have been any better.
I agree.
And there are a lot of young people in there, 13, 14-year-olds, but it was from all over the city, all over the country, Payton. And I think that just I just want to give you some flowers, show you some love, and I want you to realize how special and cool that is to be your age, dominating Texas country the way you have over the past couple of years, and then to be able to share what you've learned, your knowledge, and your songwriting skills, and kind of bring everybody together collectively to give young artists like what you are and were when you started years ago, this opportunity that maybe you had to work really hard for, but just a little bit easier for them.
Yeah.
And I just, it's incredible. I was impressed the first year when you did it, but then to see it again this year and develop and grow and evolve, and I think you're doing awesome stuff. It was really cool to be there and to be able to speak to your guests and their families, and it's also pretty incredible to me that y'all can have an afternoon and a couple of ideas and then come up with some pretty incredible songs. Those songs that y'all wrote, they were good.
Really good.
They were really good. Yeah.
Well, we had so many talented writers come in from all over. Like, we flew Greg Barnhill in from Nashville, Tennessee, and he's written songs for Tim McGraw. Like, if you look at a lot of Tim McGraw's songs, you will see his name on there. Like, he is an absolute legend, and I feel like the kids learned a lot from him. And then we had Jesse Robb Jr. come in, which he's awesome. He's written songs for Cody Johnson and with Cody Johnson, so he's just awesome in general. And then we had Jake Bush come in. We just had so many amazing artists, which without them, I don't think, like, they helped make the retreat so awesome. So without them, it would have not have been as great as it was, but they really helped so much. So it was awesome. I'm really grateful, and it really has grown a lot. Like, last year we had, I think, maybe like 15, 16 kids, and this year we had 20, but only 5 came back. So everybody else was new, which was really awesome. We had people come from Ohio, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and then from all over Texas. I think there were only, including myself, like 3 people from the area. Everybody else had to at least drive 3 hours. So it was really, really cool just to see all the talent and how much these kids really, really wanted it. And the reason I started the retreat was because me and my mom struggled so much starting off with music, because nobody in my family does music. Like, nobody. I'm the only one. Everybody else does sports. They're all athletic, and I'm the artsy weird one. So I got stuck with that. And so I was trying to figure out how to do recordings, like how to record your own songs, how to get your songs on the radio, social media, booking shows. We really, really struggled with that in the beginning, and so I didn't want other kids to do that, like struggle with that. Yeah. And so that's kind of the whole reason that we started the retreat. And so it's just crazy and amazing to see how much it's grown in just 2 years, and it makes me really excited for year 3. Hopefully it will just keep getting bigger and bigger. Man, that's so cool. And your dad's here in the room today. I know he's got to be incredibly proud of you too. That's awesome. And you're doing something else that's pretty special. You know, we have the Payton Riley is a member of the Texas Country Music Association. She's been the Young Artist of the Year for the last several years, and again, dominating our scene. And this year, you took yourself out of the running for the award. Yes, sir. So some other folks could have it, which is, I mean, how cool and special is that? Very classy move there. Thank you.
I guess you're running out of space for the trophies, right? At this point, Dad's like, I'm going to have to build another room, But no, that was super cool. But you're also giving back the weekend of Texas Country Music Weekend at the Stockyards in Fort Worth, the 7th, 8th, and 9th of November. We're going to be back celebrating, and you're doing a meet and greet. Yes, so the young artists we will have a songwriting round where they can get up and sing a couple of their songs, but also where you get to meet all the artists, and just a bunch of people get to come in and meet the future talent in the future of Texas country music, which I feel like is so awesome, because as we're getting older and we're growing, we're starting to become more of the faces of what the new generation is going to be. So I think it's really cool for people to be able to meet them at such a young age and to watch them grow, and for them to have that support so early on, because having that support from me, from so many amazing people, has really helped me in my career. I definitely would not be where I'm at right now without people like you, and who's just supported me and helped me in so many amazing ways. So I want them to have that too. And so many people, there's going to be so many amazing and important people at the Texas Country Music Awards. So I feel like it's also a great time to have that too. Yeah, and you've extended another invite for me to come hang and shake some hands and talk to the young folks, and I'm excited. I'll definitely be a part of that. I'm always a part of whatever you ask me to do. I'm in. I told you that I'm in HEB one time, right, in Conroe, and I'm at the checkout line, and I like look to my left and I see your face on like the Sun tabloid or something. Do y'all have one of those at your house?
Well, I have a couple newspapers that I was in.
So crazy.
That I have my face on them, which the what do you call the like the Conroe magazine? Like, what is it?
Local newspaper?
Yeah, like the local newspaper. It's called like a certain name, but I'm like best friends with like the guy that writes all of them. So it's like a monthly thing that my face is like plastered on it. So I have like a lot of magazines. And whenever I was on American Idol, I had like a bunch of people that like I knew, like I had their numbers in my phones, but I wasn't like texting them everything. We were like really close, and they just send me a picture or would bring it to school and be like, bro, I was like in the gas station and saw your face on this, and I was like, that is so weird.
Yeah, it's so crazy. That's so cool though. I remember I will never forget the day I was getting sushi and some rotisserie chicken before I was going to the other radio station to work, and I just turned there and I was like, oh my goodness, that's wild. You performed for us here earlier your summer single.
Yes.
Run Girl Run.
Run Girl Run.
How much you been running this summer?
A lot.
Yeah?
A lot, yeah. I actually used to be a track and cross country runner, so I did a lot of that in my younger days.
So you were athleting back then too?
Oh, yes, sir. I used to be a really big athlete. I run like best athlete of the year like 4 years in a row for my whole entire grade. I used to be really good, and now I'm not that great.
Do you run still? No? Only if the cops are behind you?
Yeah, only if I'm running from something. And it's not my choice. Yeah, I'm not as in good shape as I used to be, but definitely with this new single coming out, I've been doing a lot of running, but I really, really like it. I feel like I'm starting to switch directions in my music. Like, I love doing all different type of genres because I like having different music for all different types of people that listen to different things. So if you listen to my song Not As Much As I Used To, those are for the people that like honky-tonk songs. Or Mascara Doesn't Lie. That's more on the pop, folk, kind of getting more into the rock side. And then there are a couple more songs that are more on the pop side. But as I'm evolving and I'm changing and I'm growing up, you can see that a lot in my songs.
Yeah.
So Run Girl Run, I feel like is definitely more what people would say is more modern country. And this new single that I'm coming out with, limited edition, 3 days before Labor Day. It's that Friday, called Limited Edition. It's more on the punk rock side. Sounds a lot like Green Day, and then after that we have some more folk music, more pop, and then it gets really pop. Like I'm just like all over the place, but I write songs just for how I'm feeling that day. I don't try to put myself in a box because I feel like that limits my creativity. So if it's a good song and it's getting good feedback from people in the crowd and they want to hear it so they can go listen to it on Spotify, then I record it. I do what the people want and what they're asking for, and so that's what Yep. So that's what I put out, and I do that for them. But I'm definitely changing, but I definitely think I'll always come back to honky tonk country or Texas country. But right now I'm kind of going more towards like punk rock, which I really, really love. Because it's something different, but I'm constantly changing.
I think it makes sense. You know, as you sit here with red or bright pink hair, highlights in your long blonde hair, you know, I think it makes sense as, you know, you've been a teenager now for a few years and you're evolving and you're kind of in your latter teen years, which is a rebellious phase for most teenagers. So I think it makes sense the music in this new punk pop rocking era, you know, and it obviously it has been an evolution when you start out in Christian contemporary music and then evolve into country and then honky tonk songs and then rock, you know. So, but I think that is another testament and another awesome, special, fun, amazing fact about Payton Riley is that you are so versatile, you know. And I think most of the successful artists that do this for, you know, decades have a little bit of all that, you know, Miranda, your Taylors, whoever it is, and you've been compared to both of those. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing, whatever you're feeling. You know, I kind of feel like, you know, you are a conduit for music. Music songwriting, they come to you. You're an antenna for wherever they come from, and they land in your lap, and you bless us with them here. And if you're feeling something punky or poppy right now, cool, put that out. If it changes in the future, cool. We'll all be here, and I'm sure it'll still be fun.
Yeah.
What now? Since we were just talking when you walked in the room, it's been about a year since you've been here.
Yes.
And this last year's flown by for me. I'm sure it's flown by for you.
100%. Yeah.
You went overseas.
Yes, I did. Back in.
And I remember you were talking about going the last time you were here. That was coming up then, and now it's happened. How was it?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. We went in April, and we went to London and Ireland. We went to all little cities around those areas. We were gone for about 2.5 weeks, and it was so much fun. I got asked to go on tour with 4 other Texas country artists. We had Payton Howie, we had Dusty Motes, we had Joey Green, and we had Jesse Jennings, and then we had myself. And so we had a really, really fun time. It's crazy just seeing how the world over there, how they do life. It's definitely like over here in the U.S., everything is like rushed. It's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And they're like, okay, let's take our time. They're like, if we get stuck in traffic, it's okay. I'll be late to work. It doesn't matter. And so it's like crazy to see how life works over there. But we had so much fun. Like our plane seats, like where we were sitting on the plane, we were like always right next to each other, so that was super fun. Our hotel rooms were right next to each other, so we would like knock on each other's doors and like run down the hall. They would like open up the door and be like, what's happening? So we went like everywhere together. We had meals together, so it was really fun. And like whenever I do music, I mean, I have a band, but I mostly do like solo shows, so it's just usually me and my mom traveling on the road. So sometimes that kind of gets like so just being able to do it with other artists, it made it really, really fun. And also with a band, traveling with a band makes it really fun. So it was awesome to do that. And I'm super excited because I'm going back again.
Are you?
Next year, yes.
Cool.
We're trying to make it like a yearly thing. And I think next year will be the last year that we're going to London and Ireland. And I think we're going to go to like Denmark and Wales and different places all next time. So
cool.
I'm super excited. And it's cool because we went over there and my songs have been played on the radio. So people were coming to the shows and were singing my songs. And I was like, how do y'all know my songs from this far away, like across the pond? That is so cool. So it was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to go back next year. It's going to be really fun.